She is the most independent goddess in all of mythology, the one who never bends, never begs, never needs anyone. They call her the goddess of the hunt, of the wilderness, of the moon. But those are just titles. The real truth is far more dangerous. Artemis does not simply rule the wild, she is the wild. Untamed, unpredictable, and utterly indifferent to your prayers if you cross her. Men have learned this the hard way. One looked at her by accident and was torn apart by his own dogs. Another boasted he was a better hunter and was killed by his own spear. But here's what they don't tell you. She is also the protector of children, the guardian of childbirth, the one who eases the pain of labor. The same goddess who kills without mercy also brings life into the world. How can one being hold such opposites? The answer will change how you see every myth you've ever heard. My story begins not in glory, but in agony. My mother, Leto, was cursed by Hera, the jealous queen of the gods, and forbidden to give birth anywhere on Earth. No land would accept her, no island would let her rest. She wandered for days, in pain, desperate, until she found a tiny floating rock called Delos. It was barren, worthless, unwanted. Hera had overlooked it, and there, clinging to a palm tree, my mother gave birth. I came first, and I, a newborn infant, did something that still surprises those who hear it. I helped my mother deliver my twin brother. The moment I was born, I turned and assisted in Apollo's birth, a baby acting as midwife. From my very first breath, I was protecting, nurturing, bringing life into the world. This is the paradox you must understand about me. I am the goddess who never had a childhood. I was useful from the moment I existed. I am the goddess who never needed a man. I watched my mother suffer because of Hera's jealousy over Zeus, and I decided, never, not for me. No man would ever have that power over my life. What makes a goddess swear off love forever at the moment of her own birth? When I was 3 years old, I sat on my father Zeus's lap. He looked at me, his fierce little daughter, and asked what gifts I wanted. Most gods ask for power, for kingdoms, for worshippers. I asked for 3 things: eternal chastity, a bow and arrows like my brothers, and the right to remain forever a child, never bound to any man. Zeus was so stunned he laughed. Then he granted every wish. I became the eternal maiden. Not because I hate men, though some of them have given me reason. Not because I fear love, though I've seen what it did to my mother, but because I understood something that the other gods never could. Freedom is not about what you take. It's about what you refuse. I refused to be owned. I refused to be defined by anyone's desire but my own. And so I went to the forests, with my nymphs, my dogs, my silver bow. I became the lady of the wild things, and I was happy. But happiness, in mythology, always attracts those who want to destroy it. The goddess of freedom attracts those who want to cage her. What happens when a mortal man dares to look? There was a hunter named Actaeon. He was skilled, proud, and curious. One day, while hunting in the forest, he stumbled upon a clearing he had never seen before. And there, bathing in a pool of crystal water, was me. I saw him see me. I saw his eyes widen, not just with surprise, but with desire. He looked at me the way men look at women they want to possess. And in that moment, I made a choice that has haunted my reputation ever since. I did not kill him. I transformed him. I turned him into a stag, a deer with antlers and fur and wide, terrified eyes. And then I did nothing. I simply watched as his own hunting dogs, his loyal companions, scented the stag and gave chase. They did not recognize their master. They tore him apart, piece by piece, while he screamed in a voice that was no longer human. Was this cruel? Some say yes. But understand, Actaeon did not simply stumble upon me. He chose to keep looking. He chose to stay. He chose to let his eyes linger where they had no right to be. I am the goddess of the wild, and the wild has rules. The first rule is, respect boundaries. The second is, there are consequences. What does it mean to be a goddess who punishes a look with death? Is it cruelty or is it justice? But I am not only a punisher, I am also a protector. And those I protect are the ones the world forgets. Young girls, pregnant women, the vulnerable. When a mother dies in childbirth, it is my arrow that takes her painlessly. When a girl is in danger, I hear her cry. When a woman is attacked, I am the rage that rises in her chest. I am not gentle. Gentleness does not stop predators. I am the fierce love that fights back. There is a story they tell about me and a girl named Callisto. She was one of my favorite nymphs, pure and devoted. But Zeus, my own father, disguised himself as me to seduce her. She became pregnant, and when I discovered the truth, I did not blame her, I blamed him. But I could not punish Zeus, so I did the only thing I could. I protected Callisto from Hera's wrath by turning her into a bear and placing her among the stars. Today, you call her Ursa Major, the Great Bear. She still shines in the night sky, under my protection, forever. I cannot always stop the gods from doing terrible things, but I can make sure their victims are not forgotten. The goddess who punishes men also protects women. But what happens when the threat comes from her own family? They also call me the goddess of the moon. My brother Apollo drives the sun across the sky, and I drive the moon. But I chose the night for a reason. The night is when the world is honest. In daylight, everyone wears masks. In darkness, we are ourselves. The night is when animals hunt, when lovers meet, when children are born, when the veil between worlds is thinnest. The night belongs to me because the night does not pretend. My moon is not gentle. It is silver and cold and revealing. It shows what the sun's brightness hides. And in its light, I walk the forests, watching over those who cannot watch over themselves. Some say I am distant, cold, unapproachable. They are right. I am not here to be approached. I am here to be respected. I am here to remind you that the world is not yours to conquer. It is yours to move through with humility and awe. What does the cold, distant moon have to teach a world obsessed with warmth and connection? I am Artemis, the hunter and the healer, the virgin and the mother of stars, the one who kills and the one who saves. I contain multitudes because the wild contains multitudes. They built temples to me once at Ephesus, one of the 7 wonders of the world. But my real temple has always been the forest, the mountain, the silent night where anything is possible. You want to honor me? Go outside at night, look at the moon, walk alone in the woods and feel what rises in you, the ancient awareness that you are not the most powerful thing here. That awareness, that's me. Subscribe. The hunt never ends.